We live out here, big fella. We are live. Sorry about the inconvenience, everybody. My computer couldn't handle simplicity right there. But we're gonna be right underway. This time we got the winners in here with your boy Shadow 102089. Hopefully y'all all having a wonderful, beautiful evening, day, night, wherever you are in the world. But we got the three winners. You three can introduce yourselves.
Go ahead.
Chemist Hoops, the GOAT. Nah, I'm just fucking around. Hello, everybody. Chemist Hoops. How's everybody doing today? Glad to be a part of the stream, Shadow.
Just want to let y'all know this is still a PG stream, big fella.
Oh yeah, you can't be doing that. Can't be doing that.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? Let me go. What's up, everybody? It's Jiggy V1. Don't want to thank Shadow for having us to the stream.
What's up, everyone? It's Felipe 809. Thank you, Shadow, for having us.
All right, and we got the Chemist Hoops. All three GOAT players right now. They were the winners of the NA tournament of the 3on3 Freestyle. Well, I'm gonna start off with asking a few questions myself. I mean, I wasn't part of the tournament, but it was something that was mind-boggling to me because I was looking at the tournament. I'm like, yo, you wasn't first place, you wasn't eighth place, you was like in the middle of the pack, and I mean, I'm pretty sure someone else is thinking this, but I was wondering, what was your mindset coming into this tournament?
Dominating. Proving a point.
For myself, coming into the tournament, my whole mindset was, I know this is going to sound pretty cocky, but my whole mindset was whoever's guarding me, they can't guard me. That was my mindset.
Okay, I feel
That
ya.
was actually a good one.
All right, that's for everybody. You like three answers out here.
I mean, for me in general, I at first I thought this tournament was gonna be on East, but I don't know if everybody knows that the tournament wasn't on East; it was on West. So everybody that was on East basically had a downfall because it was supposed to be on East. But I enjoyed it regardless. But my mindset was basically to whoever had to guard me to out-rep them to our next level.
Okay. Well, you did say it was on West, you said, right? And it wasn't East, right?
That's correct.
All right, well, I don't really know what happened myself, but did you guys get any reason of why it was on the West service and not the East service? Because us as the non-players, like, we don't know the difference in that tournament aspect. So can one of you guys like explain to us as the viewers what the difference that could make being on West instead of East? Is you're an East player?
All right, I'm gonna explain it because it did us either way for both sides. For example, it was on West. For example, Chem's West, so technically we didn't lose out because Chem was West, I'm East, and Felipe is East. So regardless, even though it was on West, we were still able. Chem is still able to get boards on certain people, and for big man, servers is really dependent on like your rebounds will really depend on what server you're on. So since I'm East, it was really hard. Well, not hard because when the game first dropped, it was on West. But it was just really made it a little bit more harder to rebound since it was on West.
Okay. Well, since it looked like you was kind of breezing through. I mean, I'm the viewer, and like you kind of breezed through, and I just want to know, there were three big dogs on the court playing. What was the three big dog thing about?
I could explain. I could explain what happened there. Okay, so what happened was when the game started, they were spamming macro chat, so I felt kind of disrespected, and then when we secured the lead, we just said, fuck it, let's just go on three big dogs just to prove a point,
PG stream, guys.
That was just it.
PG.
Yeah, try to keep it PG as best as possible.
Excuse me.
Try not to curse. Try not to curse. Cause I know.
Excuse me. It was just to prove. It was just to prove point.
Oh my goodness, I'm wilding.
What happened?
I don't have my what's his name on.
What?
My voice wasn't being shared, but you guys' voice was being shared. That's the worst feeling in the world, you guys. My mic was off, but their mic was on. And that stinks. Is it alright if I ask you these questions again?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Go ahead.
Alright, well, I wanted to ask, well, you guys are the viewers, I probably heard the answers, but I just want to ask the question again. But, again, you wasn't in the first place, you wasn't in the 8th place, kind of in the middle of the pack. I mean, what was the mindset of, like, really just preparing for the tournament and being in the tournament as a non-first or 8th seed?
I mean, it was pretty much like we already knew that we were the best. I'm just saying, like, we just knew we were the best. Like, we knew that even if we didn't play as much as all these other guys, like, we knew that we could take them no matter what. So it was like, okay, you guys got the top seeds, cool. Now, can you beat us? No, you can't. Clearly, you can't. And our point was proven.
Okay.
I'm gonna say for myself, this is the Kim
I'm sorry to cut you off, Cam. I'm sorry to cut you off. Shadow, I think they're telling me that your mic is echoing.
Mic echoing?
Check just in case. I think that's what they're saying in the stream. Check just in case.
Is that better? I don't want to turn. I don't want to be echoing out here.
Is it good? Is it good now?
I know I have you guys maybe a little louder than me, but it's fine. As long as I'm not echoing, we good.
Alright, well, I guess Cam could just continue then.
Okay. Before I was, gladly interrupted, Nah, but going into the tournament, just the way I was thinking was obviously I want to do the best for my team. Whether it's dropping a basketball in the hoop, whether it was locking down whoever I was guarding. But honestly, I wanted it to be a fun tournament, which it was. But my whole mindset at the end of the day was to just have the mindset of nobody being able to guard me. That was basically my whole thing, was just to drop buckets on whoever was guarding me. So,
okay.
Yeah.
I don't know about them, but I'm just happy that we actually won the tournament. So, like, when I lose now, and when y'all feel super confident when you beat me, just know I don't care no more. That's all I really care about.
We got rings over here, boy.
So when y'all beat me, well, especially me now. So when y'all beat me, just know that if I'm not with Kim and Felipe, I'm not really serious.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw that as well. For people who take the game so serious now, like if we're not playing with our like complete squad, you know what I'm saying, then obviously we're not taking the game as serious. So just throwing out to people who just
Okay.
All right, and I gotta add one more thing to that. Okay, so for the people that like to go personal against individuals, like, you guys are just sore losers. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys can't take L's. But when you win, you guys party like a mug. But when you guys lose, you talking about stuff. I'm just saying. So let me just go out and say that.
Okay.
That's it.
Well, there was a question asked before, and my mic wasn't being shared because I don't know how to press buttons out here because I'm trash, it seems. But Jiggy, you brought up something about being a little bit of a disadvantage due to the fact you was on West, but then Kim had an advantage. No, Kim had the advantage on West, but you had a disadvantage on East. You was talking about rebounding. Like I said, I play the game. I don't really know the hugest aspect. I don't really play a big man. So could you more elaborate to us on this again? Because like I said, I don't play big, but you do. So you'll know more about this than me.
Okay, I'm letting everybody that's watching and everybody that doesn't really play big man, or if you play big man and you're wondering for some people that you can't get rebounds, for example. Not saying you can't get rebounds if you're playing on like I'm East as I said, and for example if I'm playing on West, not saying you can't get rebounds, but it's a big disadvantage to somebody that's actual West. So I'll use me and Kem for example. Kem is West, right? So Kem is a good rebounder, right? So let's say I go play Kem right now on the West server. He's most likely gonna get every single rebound that drops in the air because
all of them.
because that's where his server is. Like I'm telling you now, if you're West and you're playing a rebounder, and we all know now that the game's primarily East, don't play big because you're gonna struggle at it. Like especially if you play somebody that's East, you're gonna struggle. Try to play if you're East play and you're playing a big, you're most likely gonna out rebound the West. So ping is really dependent in this game, especially when you play big man. Ping doesn't naturally determine if you're a good big or this, that, and the third, because when the game first came out, the game was everybody used to play on West when the game first came out. So it's not really too dependent, but it just makes life easy for if you're East, you're playing on East, and if you're West as a big, play on West. Cause don't come on West. Don't think you're gonna come on. Don't think you're gonna be West coming on East out rebounding somebody that's a good big on East, because that's not gonna happen.
Okay, that was great.
I also wanna throw something out there too about the server thing. It's not always just about rebounding too. It's also about blocking shots. If you guys don't know, if you're playing on a different server, it's gonna be like a little bit harder for you to block a shot or time a steal or whatever you're trying to do, because obviously there's like a delay. That's a quick second delay. So just throwing that out there to everybody who obviously.
And adding to what Kem said, like for example, when Kem plays on East with me and Felipe or whoever it is on East, he can't pick up the ball. Like he could legit get a block and he can't pick up the ball after he gets the block.
Yeah.
Because he's on West and he gets mad every time. So it's like, as I said, we personally think, me, Felipe, I know Kem is gonna say the same thing too. They should just make one big central server and just let everybody play on one central server, so it'll be fair for everybody. I mean, it isn't that not everybody central. Like we probably out of everybody probably know like what 4 people that play central on this game, I think. So it's not really that big of a difference. So we all just feel like they should make a central server, but as I said, to each is his own. If they don't want to, they don't want to. I still ain't gonna stop playing big man.
Okay, that's actually was a great. That was a lot of information right there that we could take in, because I personally didn't know the huge difference of picking up the ball. I kind of knew about the rebound, picking up the ball. Now that explains why I can never dive on it. Okay, that is great. I got a question for all 3 of y'all. Honestly, anyone can answer it any way, but like I love this game. If you haven't noticed, I play this game almost every day. Like it's my career. All right. I mean, there's not too many people who have more games played than me. It's only 123 people that's ahead of me. So I wanted to know, how do y'all feel about playing this game? You won the tournament. Well, wait, did y'all get a prize?
Yeah, we got a prize.
Yeah, we got 550 premium points and I think 10,000 coins. I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess that's not bad for
each player.
Oh, each. Okay. That sounds
yeah,
really
each player,
better.
yeah.
I'm like, well, that kind of stinks. Okay. Well, how do y'all feel about playing this game now?
More like
go ahead.
Oh no, I was saying I was expecting more like a name tag or just something to solidify.
Something that separates us from the rest. Because that's what I thought it would be like, and it just wasn't.
Like a nice little name tag that said like 3on3 tournament winners, because y'all the first ones to win the tournament. And am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. So that would have been nice. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that.
Let me correct that real quick. The first official 3on3 tournament winners, the actual first tourney winners was Pumbaa, B-Lone, and Alpaca. They won the first one.
Oh.
Because I hosted that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So this is the first official tournament that you won.
Yeah, but it was pretty much you could say it was pretty much the same shit. But mine, I feel like mine was well ran. Like it was just a better tournament overall because of the comp. Not only the comp, because there was no like the game wasn't shutting off and stuff like that. You know, wasn't off the game or anything like that. It was just smooth. Everybody showed up. Everybody played. I gave a bigger prize. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. Like it's whatever. I guess.
Well, I've been reading through the chat. Someone said they should have included the personal name tag for the winners as well. And Asia had that last year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. For example, like even if they didn't want to do that, they could have probably gave us some sort of clothes or something that nobody else had. Like just something, even if it was a trial, for example. Yeah. I understand that, you know, it's a trial, it's not really that too big, but it is the actual first tournament to everybody to see. Like this is the official 3-on-3 tournament for everybody to see. I mean, it like at least the name tags would have been like, okay, it could say something like trial or whatever, 3-on-3 or whatever the case may be. It just sucks that, you know, it just happened that way. I'm not.
My bad to cut you off, but I felt like they should have never called it a trial because the one they had in Asia was an 18 top 8 as well.
Yeah. Like I feel like they shouldn't have called it a trial because it was like I mean it did have it's errors here and there because it was like, hey, they just dropped crew matches, the official crew match, like I think the same week was it or the week before, somewhere around there. So it was like, I mean, it wasn't really nothing to be mad about, but it was like I just wish that we had actually got a name tag or a piece of clothes, something that showed us something separate from everybody.
Okay. I just want to know though, how do you feel about the game today, and do you feel like it could probably be better down the line? And well, do you really want to play this game anymore?
You can start.
Honestly, I don't feel like playing this game anymore, to be honest, because I don't know. It just feels like it's the same people playing all the time, and they take it too serious, you know. And I already proved my point, so it's like I don't have to play it anymore. I don't. I just don't.
You could go, Cam.
Okay.
For me, it's basically similar to what Felipe said, but I'm gonna throw in. Honestly, yeah, it's just basically you just play the same people over and over, and the community is so toxic, and like everyone knows each other, and I just feel like the game isn't really like growing in terms of like competitive wise. Like I don't know, that's just how I feel. And once the community starts getting better, and you know gets more competitive, then I'll start playing more. But until then, I just play for fun now, if I ever hop on.
Okay.
I mean, for me personally, I'm gonna play. As I say, I play for fun now. Like if I'm not with Felipe and Kim, I play for fun. I don't really take the game too much serious as you know I used to. I feel like even you brought it up, Shadow. Like we just need more stuff. As I said, like it's gonna take some time for like us to get a lot more stuff. Like for example, we want like everybody's been asking, for example, like a channel to split everybody up. So a rookie channel, you have your people that's you just got to this level, like let's say 15, and then you're playing with everybody from 15 to 20, and then 20 to 30 should be the last people in for the final channel. Like okay, we could do that because it's like it's be more competitive. Like instead of you playing like, I feel like it's really boring playing like for example, like if you keep running into new people a lot, you're gonna be like, okay, I'm about to blow them out. This is a normal game. This is whatever the case may be. So it's just normal. It's not really hard to beat. Like you don't really run into the people that you know act anymore. Like you just, and especially because let's say half of your crew, for example, simplicity is already good as it is, and you're playing crew match all day for one whole month. You're not bumping into them, so it's like, what are you really playing? Like, I'm just saying this is just me. I don't really want to say like I really lose. Outside of my crew, I don't really lose. Like if I'm playing serious, I don't really lose. So it's like, I just feel like we just might have to give the game some time before we actually make the conclusion. because probably you never know. Probably next month or the next two to 4 months, something might come out that might actually make us want to stay. So you never know.
Oh, I'm looking through. Yeah, I have a P5 lead, but J-Dub actually has a question to ask for a chemist, but I don't see it here.
No question?
Oh, you were going to ask a question? All right. Oh, I see 45 Cal saying better court and clothes, not with same clothes, different theme outfit. Okay, so chemist, 45 Cal is actually saying, things that should be different. Because, I can actually go on this one a little bit. They've been, well, I like your input too, you guys, but they've been giving out a lot of outfits and like themes, and it looks a bit repetitive. I try not to look at it that way, but it seems very repetitive, and I like to add on. Don't you? I'm pretty sure you guys played FS too, but when you go to look to see like the accessory, and you see a lot of coming soon, how do y'all feel about that? Like, can y'all get an input, something, anything?
I'm gonna take this one.
Go ahead. You start off.
So first, I want to make one thing clear to everybody, like everybody that's watching. I've never played. Well, I played FS2, but I never played it like fully. I've only played like 5 games, so nothing very serious. So you can say I never played it before, but it's like you said, Shadow. It's just very repetitive on the outfits. Like you basically see the same type of build, just change the colors around, and I feel like that's like really dull and boring, and I feel like they should have an option to where you can like put different like outfit pieces together. Like for example, let's say I have the camo hoodie with like, I don't know, Luther's pants on his theme outfit. Like, I don't know, just something different.
Sounds nice.
Switch it up and like, and like just switch it up.
I agree.
And like,
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And to change this, bring out something new. That's all I ask. Just something new. That's all I ask. Something new.
As I said, I understand where Kim coming from, because me and Felipe played. I didn't play together with Felipe, but I know his account. Me and him played FS1, and we both played FS2. So, I've been playing FS since like 13, 14. You can say, 13, 14.
Okay.
It's like, it's too like in the other FS games you could combine an outfit. You could have a hair, top, legs, shoes. You even had accessories such as like wings or gloves or tattoos or something. Like it's just, as you said, like the only time I feel like they actually give us like an actual good outfit is when they give us the outfits that are like for short period of times. That, for example, the Christmas outfit and the surfboard outfit that they dropped. Like I feel like they only give us like timed theme outfits. If it's not a time theme outfit, it's just the same thing over again. Like I feel like they should just give it up. Like just give up the whole theme stuff and the whole jersey. The jersey they could keep, but the whole theme stuff, they should just let us like dismantle each thing and just make it our own thing to how we want our characters. So like for example, like I'm pretty sure I would like to wear some retarded clothes, meaning like some baggy jeans with Murdoch no shirt on and some Timbs or something.
Yeah, like with Big Dog Timbs.
Facts, with Big Dog cornrows or something. Like mix it up. You understand? Like everybody, I feel like everybody just looks the same.
Yeah.
It's like, oh wait, everybody just looks. I mean, it's gotten better now because it's more outfits, but it's like everybody just has the same thing. Like nobody's really unique with what they have on because everybody just looks the same and have the same thing. I just feel like they should just let us design each and every part of the clothes. Like give us some, like for example, when you release the character, give us the normal character outfit, but then still let us to be able to wear whatever the top of whatever character it is, any bottom, any shoes, etc., etc.
Oh yeah, since you brought up the jersey, please bring out a blue jersey. Okay, that's all.
You're right. They don't have a blue jersey.
Matter of fact, they should give us blue jerseys.
There's no, because they have blue shoes but no blue jersey.
I've been asking for blue jerseys for so long.
Yes.
And then 45 Kyler said no group celebration either. Oh, I forgot all about that.
Yeah, that too. Like this, that's what like gets me so upset with 3on3. There's so much things they could do, and it's just like, what are you doing? Like group celebrations, there's none of that. There's just, it's just too bland. It's just too. Give us something I actually want to play.
Yeah, and then I saw Kaylor, right? Like he missed the daily reward logins.
Aren't they doing that? I believe actually I think they're doing that right now.
No, I don't think he's talking about like the event one. I mean, I played it since the open beta. Like I can actually say it. The closed beta, I got to play it a little bit. But when that open beta was, every day you logged onto the game, I think you got like 700 coins, or maybe like a certain amount of coins, like a drink, and like the weekends, you got like coins and a ticket. Did y'all miss that? I miss it. I missed that a lot.
And you know what's crazy? That was actually implemented in that's implanted in FS2. Like for example, like you have certain things like stay on the game for 40 minutes, or dunk 3 times, for example, or whatever the case may be. And it was even better because it was like on FS2, when you complete everything, it gives you these coins that you can actually redeem for items. So it was like only specific people can have these items if they have this color of a ball. So it's like, I don't know. It's like I feel like 3on3 could do so much, and they just do everything so slow. Like just throw it all at us at this point.
I'm gonna add to that. Actually, like on FS2 now, if you just play the game as a whole, if you just play the game, if you play like 2 hours a day, you can get free item balls throughout the whole entire day.
Yeah.
Let's say you win 10 games, you get items, shit, you get this stuff. Sorry, but you get a
like throw money at
us.
It's
a better overall game. Like it's just better, in my opinion.
And I just feel like they're taking kind of too long to release characters. Like I feel like it's too long. Like it's way too long. Like for example, they dropped Carter 2 months ago, you could say.
Yeah.
Why we have to wait another 2 months for our next character? Like what? Why? I mean, you have like 70 of them. You clearly can put them together, no hassle. I mean, I feel like every month should be a character. Every month should just be one character. You have, they said 70 characters if I wasn't mistaken, right? 70 characters every month?
I know they said 30 at least. Like they had 30 made before the game came out. I know that much. So I don't know if they have 70, but I mean, it could be possible.
You never know, bro. You never know. You never know. Probably after they release one, they probably make a next one right after that.
Right.
it's like they just need to be a little bit faster paced, cause like it's too slow. Like example, Crew League the beta, for example. Like we all know Crew League gonna be in beta for a good while before it's actually serious. And it's like, why are things taking so long to get put out? And it's just confusing.
All right, well, I forgot to say, J-Dub actually love him, Chemist. I mean, everyone's waiting for this answer. I can't ignore it. Like he asked, and someone followed it up. JW.
Wait, one more time.
Asks, do you still love him?
I still love you, Papa. I love you.
All right, so clearly we know some people on the other side of the fence out here. It's all good.
Shadow, you just reminded me, Shadow. Thank you for saying fence. Okay.
Fence.
So Joy City, can you please make it to where we can actually play in like different themed like places? Like I don't want to sit and play in a fenced area, you know what I'm saying, the whole time. Like I want to play in like Venice Beach or like an actual gym.
Wait, hold on. Like, they just gave us a new court. What do you mean?
But look, if you think about it, it's still in a fenced area. It's just different colors and stuff. That's all.
So you're telling me it's like the outfits?
Just like the outfits. Yeah,
okay.
Exactly.
I guess he's basically saying the same thing. Like he feels like, for example, crew, and then it's like crew match. If you're not in the crew, it's not even a new court because you can't even see the court.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
It's like if you're not in crew match, you can't see the court. The only way you're seeing the court is on live stream, and it's like, I guess he feels like it's just the same court. They just redid the same court. Like I want the same thing too. I mean, why can't we just get like what we're basically saying, Joe City? Is why can't we just get something new all together? Just something new, not something that is in the game and then you just color it a different color or do this to this and give it to us. We just want something brand new, not the same thing.
I actually saw something from Sepika. He actually said they should take advice for the community. Do you think that's an overall good idea or a bad idea?
That's good. I feel like I feel like they should do. You see how they did the they should every month. I feel like you see how they had the little live stream that they had last month. I feel like they should have a live stream every single month. Every month they have everybody vote and everybody put in whatever they feel for the how they had the questions, and then have a live stream every month. Or if you don't even want to do that, they can at least like put out the questions or whatever and put how people responded to it on their Twitter or Facebook or whatever the case may be, and just make life easy because you'll know how everybody feels about certain things.
They released carded. They said the first week of December, so it's been a while.
Yeah. Wow.
That's been a while.
Yeah. Yes.
Look at JW's latest question. That's a good question.
Okay. That's actually a question I wanted to ask. We kind of got off topic, but that's a great question. Wait, did he write it? Okay, he wrote it twice. Okay. He said, how do you guys feel about playing against Coastal in the early game, round one, rather than the finals?
I mean, I honestly, I wanted them in the finals so we can prove a point to them, but we got them early on, which was better. You know, we got them out the way early on, but it would have been better to play them in the finals because I felt like the matchup was a lot more personal because of the stuff that they would talk about us, and you know, it's just like they thought they were better than us, which clearly they aren't. So, you know, we got to prove them that point, and I'm not afraid to say it because it's the truth.
Well, it is on the video.
You know, when they did it. But it would have been better to do it in the finals where we get.
Yeah, I feel like
play them 3 times in a row. We do that shit too.
Yeah,
sorry for cursing, shut up.
It's not a curse, so you kind of.
Yeah, but like, you know, it's just like, I don't know. It's just like they kept on trying to start the problems with us in their like early on, and we never paid attention to it until it got to a point where it just got personal. Like they personal stuff into a video game, you know what I'm saying? So like, It was like, okay, we're gonna take these guys out, like whether they like it or not. They're not better than us. I don't care what they say. So like, they can go to hell. I don't care.
So they can go to heck. That's cool.
Oh no. Hold on. One more. Shout out to 2 people though. Shout out to shout out to 3 people. Shout out to A1. Shout out to he's actually cool. So I'm just saying, like, he has nothing to do with the personal side of the thing, but shout out to him. He's cool. Legit's cool. Let me see. Who else am I talking about? Yeah, Fearless. He's cool. Let me see.
That's it, bro.
That's it, bro. Luan fam, you can go to hell. You can go to hell.
Whoa.
Marty Mark.
Whoa. Big fella, turn down, big fella. Big fella.
You can go to hell.
Big fella, turn down. Big fella. Yo, chill. Now chill. This isn't a beef fest. Big fella, this is not a beef fest. Yo, we chilling. We are chilling. My mans, why won't you turn down?
We won. They didn't.
Alright, but I'm not
we here. Yo, hold on. I gotta say one more thing. We here. They not. Alright, let's go.
Oh, wait. I actually had a question. I was actually asked a question. I didn't even notice. Says a question. Oh, wait. This is for all 3 of y'all. Never mind. It's not for me. If Lucy becomes easily contactable, will you pitch suggestions to her and the team about what the community complains about?
Yes, that's the thing. Like,
Yeah.
that's the thing. Like, for example, you're a perfect example of a shadow. Like, that's why we say like 3on3 should invest in mods. Period. 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 Because
Yeah.
even if we can't contact her, for example, you can represent NA as a mod. For example, you're a perfect example because they trust you. They listen. They actually talk to you. They actually listen to you. So it's like you're a perfect example of a mod. So that's why we feel like they should like same on FS2. They have mods because the people tell the mods whatever because the mods play the game. Lucy and them play the game. The GMs don't really play. They just come for tournaments, see what's broken here and there, and if it's broken, they feel like it's broken, they fix it. But you play the game. We play the game, so you'll know whatever the community is feeling and what should they add and this, that, and the third. Like you could tell them. That's why we well, I kind of suggested to her on not on Facebook, on Twitter that she should try to invest in mods because I feel like mods will really help this game so much than what it's actually and how the game actually is right now.
Okay.
I kind of want to argue. On that one just a little bit.
Go ahead.
I'm not saying that this will happen. I'm just saying this might be a possibility, but there might be a time where a mod may not like something, and maybe just the modded person himself or herself doesn't like it, and you know they may recommend something to the devs or whatever, and they'll believe the mod's words over, you know. Like basically what I'm trying to say is maybe the mod might lie on something.
Get exactly what you're saying. Like for example, like oh, go ahead.
All I was gonna say was that see now that's where Shadow comes into play. Like Shadow comes into play for this because everybody trusts Shadow. But we all know Shadow's gonna be straightforward. He's not gonna go behind the back and then say, all right, let's say, Carolina, it keeps making shots. I'm just as an example, like Carolina keeps making shots or whatever the case may be. Like he's not gonna lie about it. He's gonna be straightforward and not lie about it because he actually wants to see the community grow. So it's not gonna be something that he's gonna lie about it. That's why they need it. That's why I feel like if they want, they should have a mod which is Shadow. I feel like they should just have Shadow, and just run with Shadow because they even asked them to host a stream. What more do you want?
Okay. Yeah. I'm not one to disagree with what you just said. I'm not gonna say it myself, but because that sounds like that's not me. I don't know how to explain it. I just can't put myself out there. But I get what Kim was saying. Say okay, so I think what he's saying was so if it was like 3 mods, and I can say one thing I have not liked in this game lately. Okay, the diving, like they kept changing it back and forth, and I'm sorry, I did play FS2. I like on FS2 when you dive on the ball, if you touch the ball, you get the ball. So I know, like for a fact, I can say, yo, I hate to dive. Like, not saying I would do it because I'll live with this, but I might say, hey, I think the dive is broke, and like I'll get it basically like if you dive and you touch it, you get it. But the problem is they have success rate in the game, so I may not have like the last 2 success on Helena. I could dive super far, and because I touched it, I got it. So they might say it's unfair. And then like if someone else was like, no, it was fine, but because I got it changed, it kind of changed the meta of the game, and I can get that part too.
Yeah, basically, yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah. But then I think it should be good for 3 mods, right? You got your good, your bad, and the ugly, or like, you know, one mod likes something, one mod doesn't. You got the third one, like a 2 to 3, but they should always ask the community.
Also, they can even if they don't want to have a whole bunch of mods for NA, for example, they could have a mod for each and every server, and all 3 of you guys come together, and before you know, let's say GM Lucy, you know, like talks to you guys or whatever, y'all could agree like if each and every person feels the same way about everything, that whatever you guys decide, if each and every of you guys feel the same way about everything, but most of the time, I know 89% of the time, you're gonna feel the same way about everything. But as I said, they should try to have mods, because I'm just like, if, as I said, mods was in this game, it'd be a lot better. Like they would know how everybody feels. They wouldn't even have to ask us questions. They would just go through the mods, because they'll see how that, like, especially you, as I said, for example, you're straightforward, so nobody would be lying. Because they'll be actually, I don't even know why would you even lie in your mod. That doesn't even make sense. But it just helps it out really. It'll help it really a lot.
Well, I guess I can think of an example of having a bad mod. Like we had K-Lord as a mod. Caroline be the best character in the game.
Oh, well, that's a big problem because Carolina is most definitely not the best character in the game.
Well, what I'm saying is because K-Lord will get that jump shot buff for mid-range and threes, have a dunk at will, the dunk get increased. So I can see where that's coming from. But yeah, I would like to have some mods. T actually said, would you want mods in every server? I'm pretty sure we just talked about that, correct?
Yeah, because as I said, if they had at least 2 to 3 mods for Asia and they had 2 to 3 mods for NA, 2 to 3 mods for Europe, you know how each server feels about everything. Like we probably would have earlier if that was the case. If that was the case, I feel like we would have got a tournament because they would have probably knew earlier, like, hey, we want a tournament. Period. But hey, it is what it is.
Here's a question I just saw from Dro. He actually said, do you think the game would be more fun if they added more to the arcade mode?
No. I'm telling you straight, no.
Okay, because
no. I'm sorry.
I can give my personal opinion. I like the Ren mode because you can go out and just play with anybody. But I personally didn't like the Joey one. Like I did it, I didn't necessarily like it. But if they was making modes for arcade, like wouldn't that? I mean, I'm just gonna ask y'all. Maybe you know something from FS2, but if they made more arcade modes, wouldn't that potentially take away from the game itself?
That's the thing. Like, I don't feel like somebody would actually go into arcade mode and sit there all day. Like, for example, like if you're alright, I mean, if somebody, for example, if they're trying to learn how to block or rebound, maybe, but they won't actually go into arcade mode when they drop the free events or whatever to sit down and play all day. Arcade mode, arcade mode don't really matter in 3on3. It's more of 3v3, you could say. 1v1s, yeah, but 3v3s is what they should really like try to push more than anything else.
Okay.
I want to suggest fixing the bots on 1v1 just to make it a little bit better, because 1v1 is a...
Yeah, I thought that was a joke in my honest opinion, because if a new player comes on and they just go left, I mean, I thought that was bad too.
It should just make 1v1 actual 1v1. Why not?
Well, that too.
Could do that.
Make a 1v1 just 1v. Yeah, they could do that.
Because I know.
I think because they do it in FS2, for example. Like yeah, they do that in FS2. Yeah, in the free match lobby.
Because I know on FS2 I did the 1v1. I got stuck with me and 2 bots, but the bots felt pretty comfortable. I didn't know there were bots sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, Shadow JW asked me a question.
Oh, okay.
Why was it?
Oh, I see it.
He said,
why was it personal? Stream snipe or something else?
Oh, okay. He's talking about the coastal thing, I think.
Most likely.
I think it is.
All right, let me answer this real quick.
That's on JW. Instigated.
I'll try to keep it PG-13, for the kids. So pretty much, we never had problems with A1. Like at least myself, and Chem should we everything was squashed or whatever. But it was pretty much their background dancers out there. Like they were just talking too much. So
I'm weak. He said background dancers.
They can keep dancing in the background. Just keep it like that.
They doing Fortnite dances.
Wow.
He said they doing background dances. But now, as I said, I don't. This is just me. This is just for me. I'm not talking for Kim or Felipe because I don't know how it is with them. I don't have a problem with them anymore. As I said, I don't really pay attention to them over there. There's only a couple people that I get along with from over there, which is legit. Who else? Blood Rasta Blade, I think his name is. I can't really remember his name.
Blood Rasta Blade, the GOAT, right?
Okay. Anybody? No, not really. I don't hit that. Let me tell everybody. Me personally, I don't hit nobody up in Coastal. The only person I tell after a game is legit. It's good game. That's it. I don't tell nobody else because I don't I don't try to have a beef, if they want to call it, because I don't like. I'm not a keyboard warrior, so I don't do that. I don't got time for that. I just don't like beefing with people over the computer. If I can't see you face to face, I don't like this back and forth confrontation. So it's like I just try to keep my distance. They seem to talk to Kem a lot more than me. As I said, I only tell legit good game because that's the only person that I actually respect in the crew. You could kind of say, because I don't have no problem with him. So it's like he's the only person I really say good game to. I really don't care about much people in there.
Okay.
Like I just feel like they just talk. Some people in the, I'm not saying everybody in the crew because not everybody's bad in the crew, but it just they just need to just play the game, bro, and
just
stop
humble
all
down,
this
bro.
back
Like
and
just play the
forth.
game. Yeah, just humble down. Like you just lost in the tourney. Humble down. Calm down.
I don't. As I said, I don't got time for it. I don't. It's just not. It's like this game. It shouldn't make people want to do things or do things that they don't normally do in real life. So it's like, and then it's like the people that are doing it, they're little kids. Like you're not even my age. You're not even in my age group for me to even be arguing with you right now. So why are you doing this? So it's like, as I said, I don't have time for it. I don't hit nobody up over there. I tell legit good game every time, win or lose. I tell him good game. So that's all that person I talk to over there. So I don't know about Kem though. I heard he get good lucks.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Alright, so I want to say something. I want to say something before we go on to the next question. I just want to give a shout out to BBB. BBB, triple B, triple B's.
He said triple B's.
That's why I call them triple B's.
Yeah, triple B's. I want to give y'all a shout out. Y'all one hell of a comp, so keep it up.
Before you continue, shout out my son Zim. Alright.
Shout out to Sam.
Okay.
Shout out to Jag. Shout out to all my people. Shout out to Seamus. Go Key.
He said shout out to Seamus. Boy, just shout out to Hope Simplicity and call it a day. Don't shout out Game Ninja though. He been on a roll for these past 2 days. I'm about to put him in timeout on Discord.
Shout out to my boy Lonnie. Up and coming.
You know you have to shout out Lonnie. I see you been like, yo, you remember when I beat you the other day, cuz?
Thanks, boy. I can show my
Lonnie's a funny dude. Anyway, Shadow, you can continue.
I'm gonna see if stream have any other questions.
Alright.
Any other questions?
I'm trying to see. I'm trying to roll up on it. I don't see many of anything. What a...
Y'all want to talk about that shot?
I'll be honest.
I'm gonna answer the shot. Forget all that. No, lie. I'm gonna answer when that whole game went downhill. That whole game went downhill once A1 touched Carolina. I don't care what nobody said. You can ask Kim or Felipe. They called timeout. They went on Carolina. I said, bro, this game's done. It is done. It is finished.
Now,
and then I don't know, huh?
I was gonna say, you said once someone pulled Carolina, the game was done. Why is it Carolina and not anybody else?
Because it was like he did. Alright. He did. Alright. For example, the way A1 played that whole round, he didn't go and did he even do a manual layup? Did he?
No.
I don't think he didn't do a manual layup the whole game. Like he did bag dribble turns and that was it. Now let's be honest. We all know Carolina can't shoot. We all know she can't shoot. So
okay,
why would I want to shoot? Why would I want to use her? And I would never tell anybody to use Carolina in the tournament, unless you're Jack Boy, because Jack Boy got Jesus cards. But it's just Carolina isn't. I don't know. Like I just wouldn't trust in tournament. Like if I saw Kem go on Carolina, I'd be like, yo, get off Carolina. Well, I don't trust you. I'll tell him straight. I'm gonna tell him get off because I don't trust that at all.
Well, Kayla's been asking this question. I gotta ask. Do you think Clark is a better scorer than Lulu?
Who's asking that to me?
Yeah, he's asking you.
In the paint?
You know what's crazy about that?
That depends.
I'm gonna tell you something that's crazy about that question. When I play Zay and he's on his Lulu, it's the most hardest thing to guard in my life.
Oh yeah.
Like Carolina, I said Carolina. Lulu has so much like offensive moves to switch it up with that it makes it really, really hard to guard. Clark got the ISO Clark, but let's be honest. If you don't have good cards, or if you don't turn him into a mid-range shooter, can't really do nothing. Like you need the Duncan if you're gonna play ISO Clark, or you need the mid-range to separate him. Because if you don't have either or, he's not really that good of a scorer. I mean, you can do Skyhook. I mean, that's there, but I don't. As I say, I don't really use Clark for all that. I just use Clark for putbacks. I don't really care. I should be rebounding.
Okay.
So, but as I said, like Lulu's a better option if you could get her, let's say P5, because she has some really good skills to switch it up with, and she's really consistent. She's not really that inconsistent as she was back then, but now she's really consistent. So she's better. I feel like she's more damaging than Clark. It's just that she got T-Rex arms, got little wiggly arms. So I don't know about all that, but she's good for scoring though.
Okay, at least we finally got it out here. We all know Lulu is a good scorer. Cause it's been a lot of back and forth saying Lulu's not a scorer. She's not worth upgrading because there's a lead. I want to know.
And then
oh, go ahead.
And then also, sorry to cut you off. Like people, they don't play ISO correct. They really don't. So it's like they use Lulu completely wrong. Like Lulu has been. I've seen people with P5 Lulus and they just use her completely wrong. Like completely wrong. Because they don't know how to play. Like. Alright, let me tell y'all on the stream, if y'all gonna play ISO, can y'all let the main scorer get the top of the key, and the two people that aren't doing anything, can y'all go to the side and stop bringing the defender in? Because that's how you play ISO. ISO is not meant to be played with you running around in the little paint or the little side of the blue circle. No, you have to stay on two different corners, spread out the floor, and let the scorer score. Period. But I'm tired of seeing people play ISO wrong.
Okay, that's good to know. So. Can I openly just ask, or if you can agree or disagree? Can scorers be more than just a shooting guard and a small forward? I mean, you just said ISO Clark. I've heard we just talked about Lulu being a scorer. So, to me, not saying you guys see it, but we get this. It's kind of like the meta in the game right now. The bigs are supposed to rebound only and pass the ball.
All right, that. I'm gonna tell you about that one. That one, you can still turn a big into a scorer. Let me say now, the only person that could probably do that in a game, like that can rebound right now as a power forward, and has the options to do that is what's his name? Clark.
Okay.
I mean, you could say Lulu also, but for rebounding wise, also you're gonna use Clark. Now you can play ISO game with him. You can make him the predominant scorer. Same thing for point guard also. Professor, for example, everybody I see, most people I see use Professor, they use him all wrong. Like there's probably a couple of them I've seen. Does Jack Boy have a Professor? Does he?
I don't know.
I don't know. Someone.
Wait.
I think Nuki.
It's Nuki, right? Yeah, Nuki. Yeah, I seen one of them have it. Nuki plays it good. Captain Donna plays it good. Who else have it? Akira has it? Ken?
Well, I can say Zay has a Professor.
Yeah, Zay too.
Yeah, like most people I've seen use it, they use it wrong. Like they're shoot first when it's not really shoot first. I mean, you're not supposed to pass every single play. Like that's a no-no.
Right.
You're supposed to shoot point guard. But most people they just play it wrong. Like everybody thinks Professor sucks, but in actuality he's pretty good. It's just that he doesn't have the essential skills that defensive point guards have. Now, if you want a scoring point guard, and if you know how to play defense, Professor is going to be godlike for you. But the problem is people just don't know how to play defense. So you will think Professor sucks because you don't have the essential skills to play defense. But let's be honest, if Cameron or Felipe made PG right now and they picked up Professor, 89% of people are going to be like, Professor's the next GOAT. It's just that people play him all wrong. It's just play him wrong. Because like I be seeing people when they use Helena, for example, they be playing the passing lane. You're supposed to play the passing lane, yes, but you're playing the passing lane and you're way off your defender, leaving whoever you're holding completely open. When that's not how you're supposed to play defense. You can still get the intercept close range towards the person, which is crazy. but everybody just plays defense wrong.
Well, someone actually wrote, what about Cindy? So I'm assuming they're asking, can Cindy be a scorer?
They did not see what Felipe did in the tournament.
Hey.
Like Felipe had like 11 points, I think, right?
Hey, you don't have to make me a believer.
Like Cindy could score. It's just that people.
Wait, 13. Yep.
Yeah, like people just don't. They just don't know how to. They just overdo certain things, and they force their shots. Like if they're playing with certain characters, they feel like they have to score. Like, no, you slow down, my friend. Take your time with the ball. You don't have to score right there and then. You might have, for example, like let's say I catch a rebound, for example,
Right.
and I'm open, and then I see, let's say, Felipe open with a 3-pointer. I'm gonna let Felipe take the 3-pointer because it's an open 3-pointer, miss or make. I'd rather him shoot that 3-pointer and miss because it was a 3-pointer and he was wide. Like, you don't have to always shoot. If you see a better shot, just let the person take it.
Mm-hmm. That's good. Almost forgot a Pedro. Use professor as professor. Tried using him and got bored. I don't know what's going on here. I don't think there's any more questions here.
None at all.
I don't think so. Wow, this actually went on for half an hour. That was a lot more than I thought it'd go for. But hey, we're having fun. Stream having fun. Do y'all have anything else you want to input? I mean, the floor is all yours.
Yeah, actually.
Shout out. Not shout out. Joy City, just give us stuff to play the game. Like, just give me my power forward.
Oh, power forward. You know, you just rung a bell in my head. Now,
what happened?
Now, I played power forward. Obviously, I'm not the greatest power forward, but I play power forward. Now, we're talking about the new character. Now, I've always had speculations. You guys can have speculations. I just was curiosity. What type of power forward would you like to see?
Do you want me to be honest, since I might be playing it? If this happens, I'm gonna main power forward. If they give the power forward a defensive, if they make him into a defense and he can shoot also, so basically, I don't want to say shoot too much, because it's like I don't really want that too much. If they make a defensive, basically like he can get rebounds, he can score. As long as they make a rebounding, scoring power forward, that would actually make me feel way better. So like, because I feel like we don't have that at all.
So it's like scoring as in to shoot the ball, or scoring as in like to finish around the basket, or
if the power forward's ability has the ability to shoot or around the basket easier than what normal people would, find it hard to. Like, I feel like they actually might bring out like a control tower CT, which is like they're able to shoot outside, and they can pass the ball pretty good. But I don't kind of want that. But I want it at the same time. So like a big dog mixed with some Lulu. Yeah, like that. That'd be perfect. That'd be good. That'd be good. Like, I really hope that's what they bring, though. Oh, I actually got a question. Yes, I like all cats. I feel like that's something JW would say. Yeah, just to let y'all know, I actually go to a shelter and take care of cats, but yeah. Hey, my son Shadow Lake. Do you think you should add voice chat in the game? I'm gonna keep it a buck. Yes and no. But because of the spam, I feel like he's gonna say spam. It's not really because of spam. It's just, well, look. Anytime they add something to 3on3, and I'm not one to bash Joy City, but it always hurts the game somehow. And almost any game I ever played, once it adds voice chat, like, it's terrible. Like, when I used to play 2K, it was great. They tried to add the voice onto it back in the PS3 days. It was okay. Now we're able to hit the other team, and I don't know what caused it. I pray that it's not just voice, but sometimes I feel like it's terrible.
So I hope it's not due to the voice. But I'm gonna be honest. I know myself too well, and I come out very blunt. And sometimes I say things and someone gets offended. But if someone's ball hogging, I'm like, yo, can you pass the ball? You took 8 shots and you missed 8 shots. That can happen and that can cause an argument. And then after the game, they'll be like, yo, I don't like how this guy was talking. I'm going to report him. I'd be scared. But the reason why I love it, you might be playing with a new guy. He doesn't know how to play. And he's open to say, hey, I'm new to this game. I don't know how to play. And I can say, yo, my man, I'm not trying to sound wrong. Give me the ball a few times and I will help you score. I would love it, but then I'm scared of it. But how would you guys feel about it?
Me personally, a voice chat,
It would randoms during like competitive mode or something like that.
And me personally, I feel like they should have a lobby system, just in general, just a lobby system, because they'll like
A lobby?
sometimes like for example, you could just go in a lobby instead of having like a menu. You just have a lobby system there. So like, let's say, I think don't they have it? I think they actually have a lobby system on the PC version actually. So it's like instead of like, let's say you don't even want to play the game, or you see somebody in the lobby that you know, you could just be in the lobby and just hang out and just talk. Or you could have on FS2 they have a megaphone. You could just say random stuff.
Yeah, I like that.
Like stuff like that. And then it's like, for example, like for FS2 they have golden bells, which like gives like a boost for the whole server. I think the whole channel, that whole channel for a certain amount of time. So you get extra buff and stuff like. It's like the little things that, like I know Joy City knows, but they're like, I don't want to add this yet. I need to make this money real quick. Like just add it. Let us throw the money. Just give it to us.
Oh wow, I just got put in the spot. But I'll let you guys finish.
It's just we just want 3on3 to add stuff where like just makes us want to play more. It's like right now there isn't really much at all, to be honest. Like, but right now we're just waiting for the character. The character is actually gonna make us play more. But right now there isn't nothing really. It's sometimes we just feel like it's the same thing over and over.
I can say I feel the same way. I have love for basketball, so that's what carries me. But other than that, yeah, same thing.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but there's a really good question. They were saying like, what do we think about the EU tournament or whatever, something like that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like our opinions on it.
Yeah, I didn't want to bring it up. Okay, we'll do it. How do you feel about the EU?
I felt like it was like a remake of the Special Olympics, in my opinion. I feel like it was just like a bunch of, laggy, retarded kids just running around shooting hoops.
They were shooting the chemist hoops too. What's on camera messed up their whole lobby, cuz.
Nah, chill, don't put me a part of this.
Yeah, it was just like that's how it felt because I watched the entire thing. It was just like, what am I watching, bro? It's like,
nah, I didn't watch it, so I watched it for like, I think like 10-20 minutes, but then it was like, all right, I don't kind of want to watch this anymore, so I just said I'm not gonna watch. I just knew that Gabe and them, they were gonna win, so I just didn't even watch.
In my opinion, I felt like that wasn't even a tournament.
that was like a gathering.
Yeah, I'm not saying like people over there suck. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it was just laggy. Like,
No,
Yeah, it
you're
was
being too
really
nice.
laggy.
People over there are trash. Oh my god, you guys need to release some guys. Like, what the hell are y'all doing out there?
But they do have guides though. That's the thing.
I want to say the chemist hoops is not a part of that, by the way. Okay, continue.
I'm jigging and I that message.
I'm not a part of that.
I'm gonna be honest.
That message.
When I was watching the EU tournament, don't get me wrong, there was competitive matches, but it wasn't like competitive because it was. I know I'm gonna get hate for this. I didn't believe it was two good teams going against each other. I really felt like it was two random teams having their chance to have some fame, and it was all over the place. Like, I saw literally one team kind of just dominating, and I was like, wow, okay, we kind of see who's gonna win. Like, it was no, like every other match is like it was like randoms against randoms. You just had just one team. It's like it was like babies. They like a group of men. So like once the group of men came, it was just I'm gonna kick this baby over here, kick this baby over. And I was like, oh, this is terrible. And then added to the fact, like one team we couldn't like. It was already bad enough. It was lagging like every match. But one team couldn't even play because there was too lag. I'm like, man, you can be more laggy than this. And I know that sounds wrong. And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to insult, but that's my honest opinion. I was just looking through. I was like, wow, do I keep watching this because of the suspense? Because I have no idea how it's gonna lag or which randoms are gonna win next. No disrespect. Or do I watch it to just watch one team just keep dominating? That's how I felt. Like I'd rather have watched the Asia tournament again. I mean, I'm not saying it was the best.
That was worse too. That was bad.
I mean, it was bad, but I mean, if you made the comparison, I had more entertainment over there. At least I got to see Carter. I saw Professor. I saw a player that I didn't see before playing. On EU, it was like I saw players that I've already seen, and then there was like a bunch of. At least they were trying to be a team in Asia. I'm sorry. Please don't think I'm trying to be mean EU, because I love when I used to go over there and play over there. But that's just how the tournament looked. And then plus all the lag. So that's what probably made it even worse, because you couldn't tell where your teammates were. You're like, oh yeah, you go on the screen, but you couldn't see anything. So it's like you just threw the ball and you was hoping for the best. You was playing Russian roulette that whole time because the lag was that bad. And I don't know how good, if they were random or not, because the lag was that bad.
It's true. As I said, I didn't watch it, so I didn't really look at the thing.
I know Joy City would never do this. I would say like they should have the community ask who they feel are like the best team on each server. Like they just vote on like who they feel is the best center, best PG, the best scorer. And like I said, I know they won't do this, but they would fly out those 3 people from each servers, and they all play in like one day.
That would be cool. No fun.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That would be cool. No funny. That would really be what's up. Like if they,
so that way,
at the end of the year, like they had, that would be what's up. No funny. That would really be cool.
They had a cash prize though. I'm not playing for 550 premium points.
You playing for them premium points.
Like but they just have opportunity to like all.
Yeah, that would be because didn't they do that for one of the tournaments? Didn't they fly out?
On FS1, they did that a lot.
Like that would be.
They have them, but they have them within like China, Korea.
Yeah, like that would be what's up. It really would.
I keep getting this like one guy. Oh my bad. Let me just tell this guy. I'm not playing right now. This is the interview. I will play after this stream.
My son trying to.
So my apologies on that.
It's all good. You got 33 people watching. 32 people are interested.
Wow.
But yeah, as I said, they should. I know my son Shadow been breaking records since the other day. But like as I said, like that would be what's up. Like if we have one final tournament like that, it would be what's up. That would be. But then they say they're gonna have like a grand tournament at the end for the crew that dominates the most.
No, I think they're just gonna have a 32 team tournament.
32 team, okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I really would love to see a tournament. I know it's gonna sound crazy, but like not really the best player, but not the worst players. Like the middle of the pack, and you just put them all on random teams and just let them play and see what happens. Cause then you'll kind of know how your randoms would play. And you'll see how the connection might be, and you'll kind of see the quality of your general server. So, like, if they're playing bad, like, you could maybe put guys on why they're playing bad. Or if they're playing really good, make guys on why they're playing really good. Because when you step on this game, you cannot play with a random and expect good results.
Yeah.
Because I remember at one point, I used to be like, yeah, I would just play with the Randizis and see what happened. I would get on that game, I'd play a few matches, I've already went through like 3 cups of cappuccino. To prevent my headache, I'm taking pills for my headache, and it's like, it's just too frustrating to play with these randoms right now. And that's not to my subscribers, I'm just saying randoms in general. That's the feeling I get.
That's what I'm kind of saying. Like, it's like that's why I say like it would be perfect for them to give, what you call it, what's it again? Like at the channel to like separate the channel. So let's say if the random's already bad, clearly, let's say if you're a random and you're bad, you are gonna be bad in channel 1 to 15. Let's say that for example.
Right.
Now, when you get to the next channel, you're not gonna be so bad, cause you're gonna bump into people.
You're just gonna play. You're gonna play against people that are on the same skill level as you.
Yeah, it's like you're not running it. That like you're not gonna be bumping it. Like for example, you're not gonna bump into me or Kim. Imagine somebody bumping into me or Kim, and Felipe on the first game.
Oh, I had that.
They quit automatic. They quit automatic. I don't even think they want to play after that.
I'm gonna argue that for a quick sec. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Okay, but I'm gonna argue there are actually some level 30s that are actually play like they're like level 2, level 3 people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
But you got to remember that they be playing with randoms because it was like, if I'm used to playing with bad randoms, bro, I'm gonna be bad.
Right.
Like that's
Yeah, but those same level 30s be beating up on those new cats. So that's what
yeah, but and then it's like, all right, for example, like when I'm gonna use what's the name? Perfect. Dro, for example. How did I find Dro, boy? I was like, he wasn't too good. He wasn't too bad. And then as soon as he started playing with all of us, he got way better. So it's like, it's just the people that you play with. You're not. It's like certain things you don't see when you play with randoms. Like you don't see how to actually play defense. You don't see how to take correct and good shots. You don't see those things or steal or whatever the case may be. You just see them like that's the problem with some people when they play now. Like that's the problem with some people like that are supposed to be good and they're not. Like it's because they give up. A lot of people don't know that they play bad defense all the time. Like that's why a lot of people struggle when they play me, Kim, Felipe, or whoever the case may be, because it's like their defense is just so bad. They give up so many points that they don't get stops at all. Like and stops are the problem of why they don't win. Because I've played with people and they just don't play good defense, bro. Like they give up too many stops. They don't get and they don't get any stops back that they're supposed to give up. So it's like you're just playing a game like the Golden State Warriors with no defense. You're just playing straight offense. And then you guys basically you just have to outscore your opponent. If you don't, you're gonna lose.
I just saw something. It's not even a question, but how you feel about people DCing against you all the time? Like, say for example, let's say like you three are playing and you just see me pop up and I disconnect, right? And then I pop up again against y'all and I disconnect. No matter how many times you see me, I just disconnect. How you feel?
At first I cared about that, but then I just stopped caring. I'm just like, fuck it.
Oh, my mans.
It just makes it boring. Sorry.
PG stream, cuz.
Oh, okay.
But nah, all this aside, I don't really care. Like,
Yes.
if you want to, I don't really care anymore. Like, I used to care. I used to laugh about it, but now it's just like, oh, God, he DC. Okay, cool. I'm going with my life.
Yeah, X again.
All right, because I mean,
Like,
go ahead.
I'm gonna throw,
for
I'm
example,
gonna throw a little. Hold on, Diggy. Let me just say this real quick, really quick. Okay, so this is another thing for the game to like actually be more competitive. Is if they had like a venue like on 2K, how you can make bets. Like let's say I play a game or whatever, and if I lose coins.
Hey, that sounds good.
If I win, you know what I'm saying, I obviously take the other person's coins or whatever, you know what I mean?
Oh yes.
Just a little.
but then you gotta understand if Joy City sets it up that way. So let's say if they DC.
Ooh.
They DC, then I feel like if they DC, then they should bring back the penalty things again, like.
Oh, I forgot about the penalties.
You know what's crazy about it? That this DC situation can be so easily fixed. Like, so easily fixed. All you have to do is, every time somebody DCs, take away certain amount of coins, certain amount of EXP, let them rank down if they DC too many times, and if they DC like while you're playing the game, just give them a time limit of when they could play again. Like Joyce is giving them too many chances.
They kind of already do that. Like I don't know if you remember, but when you were inactive in a game, obviously, you know, you get the 30-second penalty or whatever. And if you do it again, you get the penalty. And then there were games where like you play like 10 games and you like have like 30% of the actual pay cut or whatever, and it just depended on your penalty. So they kind of already do it, but
it's not hard enough. Like the punishment that you get isn't hard enough. Like on FS1 and 2, like if you DC, you lose a certain amount of coins. No, FS1 for example, you lose a certain amount of coins, and you lose a certain amount of EXP. So, and it shows your like that's the thing. Like it don't even let you like show the other person's player card. So like for example, it show you like this person DC this amount of times this season. Like it doesn't show that. So it's like that's why it kind of sucks, because like they aren't pushing the DC agenda as much. Like it needs to be a harder penalty, because if I can just DC and I won't get any penalty for, let's say, 4 to 5 games, I'm gonna continue DCing if I know I ain't gonna beat this team.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially because everybody knows now, all right, if you DC as soon as you see the lineup,
nothing will happen.
Nothing's gonna happen. Like that. That's how most people DC now. They don't even DC in the game anymore. They just DC before the game even starts. So it's like it needs to be hard.
They're scared. They're scared of the team that they're playing, or they're on like a win streak or whatever.
Oh, hold on. Let me acknowledge what King said, because he said it's encouraging gambling where there are kids playing. I don't know if you played 2K. No, I played it.
2K.
Now
2K pushed that a lot.
I'll tell you an experience I've actually had, and I thought it was crazy, right? So I got into a game where, you know, 2 randoms. I didn't really care about my VC anyway, so I was good. So my team started playing, and they just had on their suits and ties. Lord knows why, but they put on those suits and ties. They were shooting full court shots, right? And it was just a bad experience. It wasn't playing defense. It's cool. It's fine, you know. I lost my coins. But then they somehow disconnected, and they kept their coins. Right? Now, it was another time when I played with a squad, and they were actually kids. Like I recruited 2 kids. I was playing with some randoms. Like, oh, these guys are good. And they came with their voice like, hey, yo, you want to go to the venue so we can try to get some more coins? And I'm thinking in my head, like, yo, I don't know if they're going to go and sell me out, because they played good right here. Why not, right? So we played, and they actually earned me up to like 30K VC in a day. Okay?
Damn.
So mind you, these are kids playing, and they got me 30K. All I had to do, I'll be honest, all I did was grab the rebound and press X. That's all I did. And I got 30K VC. What I'm saying is kids already play games like this, and they gamble. And some kids already play other games, and I'm telling you, they drop a house worth on the game.
That's the
because they
thing
have a
about
lot of time on their hands.
Yeah,
so
so
and then also the gambling issue is like you shouldn't look at it like a gambling issue, because it's like if you teach your kids wrong from right, your kids should know. Like my parents never told me once in my life until I reached like 18 that gambling is bad for me, because you do once you start actually gambling in real life, like actually gambling, you do bad things. Like not bad things, but like you do things you never thought you would do in your life just because you want to gamble. Like you throw your rent away, you throw your wife away. Like it's crazy. So it's like you shouldn't really worry about gambling, because if you're a kid, you should know that, all right, gambling is wrong in actual real life. Like it's really wrong, because this might happen to you, or this might happen to you.
I also wanted to put out, we already gamble on this game. It's called cards. Like we already do it already.
That's kind of true.
Gamble every time.
Like when you already saw my gamble. I spent 5,700 coins, and I used 4 platinum cards and a gold, and I got a silver that was useless. We've already been doing gambling, so to play a game and it says, oh, you have a chance to win. Like you can gamble, I guess 200 coins, not points. I'm just saying coins, and you lose. Okay, so you just lose 200. But like you get 180 for playing anyway, so basically just lost like 20 coins. I mean, you're still gonna get the coins, and then the player who won would just get basically your earnings, so it'd be fine.
Yeah.
And if you
I don't got a problem with it.
and if you need coins, you can just not play that mode and get coins.
That's it.
And you could probably buy buying buff balls. How y'all feel about once the buff balls you was able to buy a black one, like the ocean one? You know, you was always able to buy a buff ball for 20%, but now you can only buy it for 50%. You find that's a good idea?
Be honest with you, I don't even use the buff balls. I don't like. I have like seven of them laying in my inventory, and I've never touched them a day in my life. Do they even expire? Do they expire?
They do not expire. I'm sitting on 7 as well.
I'm sitting on like 7, and I don't even touch them because it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't think about buff balls at all. Like, I don't mind having a buff ball, but I don't really care for them. Like, it's just a buff ball. Like, regardless, you're gonna level up if you keep playing. So be it. When you hit level 30, you hit level 30. It don't matter. Unless you're trying to go for a master book, then that's when it comes into play.
Right.
But I had to hit level 30 the hard way when there was no buff balls.
Exactly.
Facts.
Well,
no, actually, we can argue though because we did have XP events. So.
Well,
yeah,
actually, early on we only had double coin weekend.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like,
I remember XP.
Yeah, it came out later.
Yeah, but it came out later though.
Once it was already level 30.
Like, we don't even get enough events. Like FS2, they get events like every 2 to 3 weeks. They got an EXP event. 2 to 3 weeks. EXP event, EXP event, EXP event. Nah, we don't. Like, I can't remember when was the last time we even got an EXP event? Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, Joy City. We don't care about coins so much. Just give us EXP for the give it EXP to the people that are low levels. They'll help them out, or just give us both. I don't understand why they separate them. Like, just give us both.
Yeah, because I honestly feel like, well, I think the only reason I say I would like to see more buff balls, because actually Joy City prosper as well, but I feel like 220 coins just is not enough. Right? So
Yeah.
I've always tried to make the argument, yeah, that's a good amount of coins until you try to buy a skill training item ball. I mean, it's cheaper now, because at one point, you remember you had to play like at least 10 games just to buy one. Trying to grind 6,000 coins a day, no buff ball, it was tragic. Now it's 4,000 to buy 3, and you can buy as many as you want, but you don't get a bonus for trying to get more of those not buff balls, a skill training item. So you would want a buff ball, but you can only get like 50%, so you get like 330 coins. Now I played FS2. I remember at one point I was able to get 700 coins a match.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You see, like small things like that, like
it was off an event, no buff ball. And I got it off an event. Here,
yeah,
you get an event. What we getting now to these days? 20% bonus in coins.
Yeah, like
it used to be 100.
I've never seen a 20% until I came and played this game. I was like, what is 20%?
The thing is, you can't even buy clothes with coins. You can only build up the character.
Exactly.
And that's what I hate too. Like, all right, even if you don't want to give us clothes with the coins yet, okay? If you don't want to give us clothes with the coins yet, make certain outfits so people. It's just like what we're basically saying. Like, everybody looks the same. Like, it's annoying. Like, everybody just looks the same. It's just everybody just looks the same. Everybody.
Or they could
like,
have it. They could have it to where like for outfits with for coins they just don't look as good or whatever. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
like they're low quality or something.
Yeah, like that's what they do on FS2 for example. Like, if it's really low quality coins for clothes. Like, if it's not really the good clothes. Like, for example, if you wanted a tattoo with no shirt on, you'll have to pay actual money for it. Like, just put up so everybody doesn't look like that. I feel like that's the biggest problem with this game, is like it just looks too bland and they're putting in too much effort, because it's like everybody looks the same. You can't spend your coins on nothing else but cards. It's the cards, right? That's all you can spend it on, correct?
Cards, skill training items.
That's it.
Once you're maxing level, I mean, there's no leveling up anymore.
Yeah, and it's like everybody don't want to look the same. Like nobody really. I'm telling you, if they're supposed to make a poll and ask everybody, do you think that they should invest in different customization? Everybody's gonna say yes.
Yeah,
Nobody's gonna say no because nobody wants to look the same.
Because I literally know one person. They can say their name if they want to in the stream if they want. But it was a player that they did not want to use because it reminded them of somebody else. Now, if they want to say who they are in the stream, they can. But they say they did not want to use that person strictly for that reason. And I don't blame them.
See, like everybody don't want to look the same. Like that's the big problem. Like everybody looks the same. Like, but then it's like, I'm probably give it a year. Hopefully a year. It's like everybody looks the same. And then when they do release an outfit, like every time I really be wanting to release an outfit, I don't want it to look the same. Give me something new. Like, give me something new that makes me want to, alright, cool, I'm gonna get this because it's brand new. Like, the first thing they brought out that was actually different than... Oh, also, before I get to that, the, etceteras. Can y'all just harp and give us etceteras? Like, whatever it is. Can y'all just give us something there? And the only thing that I feel that looks different in this game, like the biggest thing that looks different is the astronaut outfit. That's the only thing that looks different in this game. Nothing else really looks different. Everything just looks like it's been in the game and it's just there and that's it. Like the astronaut outfit is probably the only thing that looks different in this game. And it's like what, 230 something P points, I believe it was.
I think it's 171.
Is it one?
Yeah, I just remember saying it was about like 17 points per character to use it. But I know one thing I hate about the clothes in general. Don't get me wrong. The astronaut suit seems expensive, but it's cheaper than what everybody thinks. Like when they put it, like for example, like the suit and tie outfit. Like you'll be looking all fancy when I have a flashy looking Joey. You look good. Like I want to do the same thing with a man. You go like, oh, what? Oh. You gotta buy the other part of the suit.
Hold on. Jack just made a good point right there. I don't know if y'all see it yet, but.
I'm not watching it. What did he say?
He said that he said that crews need to be ranked by win percentage and win numbers, not by EXP.
That is a good thing. Like that I feel like they should do because it's like, all right, I'm gonna use a perfect example. Crew co-op mode comes out, right? I feel like co-op mode should just be eliminated. Like that should just be eliminated.
It should it should only be on the weekends. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like for example, the crew match. The crew match should be the only thing that should be taken into consideration, and that should be your rank for going forward by your wins and losses. That's how it should be. It shouldn't be if you play all day, your rank. I feel like that's not how it should be, and I just feel like that doesn't really show like the top crews at all, because like
but these people just don't understand how it works. Like they think that just because they play all day, they're still gonna win in the fans.
Yeah, I would say I honestly agree and disagree, right? So because Pudlodge is right. I'm not gonna lie, so please don't get mad. Some people just flat out suck. Like there's no way around it. They're gonna suck. They're gonna play all they want. They're gonna suck, right? They need to feel better about themselves. So they gotta have something to show. Like if I've been playing, I got all these points. Cool. Let them have points. I'm not saying it's to determine who should be the best. Let them have points, but don't show they're the best. Now, I agree exactly what y'all are saying. If you're the best crew, you should have the best win percentage. Just makes sense. So you can say, yo, I mean, I see this crew, they got a lot of points, but they 14th. I might say, hey, hey, I suck, so I don't want to go to a top 10 team, but they're playing a lot, so I play with them and I hope for the best.
Yeah.
Or it might be some person be like, yo, I like this game and I feel like I'm good, but I don't want to join the putt team. This team's trash. Nigga like, yo, I want to join, let's say, I want to join Triple B's. Like, they got a good win percentage. Okay, so they don't have a lot of points, but they got a good win percentage. They got a great win percentage, right? You might go maybe, you go like, oh, I don't want to join Triple B's because they're a really good squad. I'm not good. I'm going to join Cupcakes for Days. I join them because I know I can find people I can play with. And they suck. I'm new, so I can suck with them. And if I get better, I say, Luego, I'll find someone better. It should be two different tiers. So the players who aren't as good, they can have some type of reward. Because I'll be honest.
And you know what it could also be? Like, I feel like they should have just separated it for let's say like you're playing alright, for example, the crew match. How do they do it, Felipe? I think it's one crew match 1 week, right? And then the season goes into the next season. So let's say like if at the end of the week, let's say Simplicity and all the top 10 crews, right? The crew matches that everybody played for that week, they get put in a whole different bracket together. So let's say they have to play good players. They don't have to play these low tier players instead of playing low tier players. They're forced to play top tier players instead of playing low tier players. And then also another thing that, as I said, it's in beta, so I understand it. But then it's like nobody wants to play people that like that are bad, because it's like it makes it boring. It makes it like you're just doing the same thing over and over. People don't know what crew you in only if you're playing crew match, and it's like what's the whole point of it? Like, just give us a season, and after the season's done, like, just separate the crew rankings. The actual crew score and the crew record. So those two things can be taken into consideration. Because it's like, if we're just gonna do from a crew score, which means you just play all day, and so what? So be it. Like,
that should never be the case, though. You shouldn't be awarded for playing all day.
You know what?
You should be awarded
Wait,
for winning,
I got something
game.
on this too.
That's the
I
thing.
think there was
That's
something that
the
was supposed to
thing. You should
cancel
be
it out.
awarded for winning.
It was Crew League. I mean, clearly it didn't really work that well. But when I first got onto it, I played a certain team. Not gonna mention names, but that was in Simplicity. You know, we was playing. This is what happens. We beat them. We queue up another match. Same team popped up. Beat them again. And we kept running into this team. They just started disconnecting. But we was getting rewarded. Instead of getting that 15 points, we was getting 45 points a game. I was like, oh, wait a minute. This the wave right now. I can keep beating these teams, getting 45 points. So it was a great offset. But then, you know, it broke.
But you see, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're getting rewarded for doing nothing. So it's like, just, I don't know. Like, I feel like at the end of, and then it would have been easier for them to make tournaments like this. Like, if they just do,
based off 1% from the...
Yeah, 1% would be
like,
a lot better.
That's even better. Win percentage. Like, if your win percentage is too low, let's say your crew has a 50 or lower. No, not even 50. 40 and lower. Let's say that. Like, you shouldn't be rewarded for being so bad. Like, you shouldn't. Like, 50 and higher, people can play in the tournament. If you're lower than that, just like how they separate, like, if you don't get 500 crew points, you're excluded from the rewards.
Right.
The crew rewards. Like, you understand? Like, probably if they did win percentage, maybe it would be easier. They have this. You still have your crew score, but your win percentage also counts. Like, you use your win percentage for tournaments, your crew score, just to see what place you're in, but take you from your win percentage though.
Exactly, because then you actually see
it will make
more quality players in the tournaments.
Yes. Instead of seeing the same, all right, cool. Well, as Red Life. So Red Life's number one. Let's be honest, bro. I'm not calling nobody out, but let's be honest, bro. They didn't even show up for the tournament. They didn't even show up for it. So it's like, why even just go from crew score just because they were what's he where they did the fifth, whatever they were. Like it, fifth, right? Something like that. So it's like, why be rewarded just for you be playing for your crew just to be playing all day? Like, this is not a factory. It's not no labor.
Right.
Like, it just doesn't make sense.
I feel I like the idea, because then both sides get rewarded. One side get rewarded for playing, they get a little reward, but then team that's winning games will get rewarded by being in the tournament and potentially get something too. Both wins.
Yes, that's why I say they should probably just use. Maybe they should just use percentages. Maybe that'll make more sense. Maybe.
I feel about percentages for
give
tournaments.
The winners more crew XP. If that's the case.
Like, maybe that's what it needs.
Because if you lose and win, it's only like a 5-point difference, right?
Yeah, that's why I was like in Crew League, because then when you won in crew league, I think you got like 20 points the first game, but then every match afterward, I was getting like 40, 45 points. I was loving it. I really think I'd be better off just having it even like I don't want to say co-op mode, because then if they're winning in co-op mode, it's right back where it started. But
Yeah.
they should have crew league longer than a week, maybe 2 weeks at least.
That's the thing. Like, crew league was crew match. The crew match itself, that was actually like that was what, Felipe? That was just on the weekends, right? That was just on weekends.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Crew match was just on crew like on FS2. Crew match was only on weekends. Like, it would be a season, and every Friday to Sunday, or I think it was Saturday to Sunday, it would just be crew match every day, all day, every day. I see, like, that's what makes this game so complicated, because it's like you're giving crews one whole week to grind.
Hold on. Let me answer somebody's question. He's been trying to get a negative answer out of us for a while now. It's from Nikali Jones.
Okay.
Let me answer his question. He was like, okay, let me see. Trying to keep. No, that's not the point. You don't understand. Like, the point is that
what was the question?
he's pretty much saying that that we have a problem with like people where new players actually getting rewarded. No.
But what? So that's like saying
just for playing the game. But the thing is, like, you can't be rewarded if you're losing.
Exactly. Like,
Well, actually,
that's like you. That's
Wait,
like
actually,
you going to school.
You can't.
That's
You can't
like
be
you
in
going
the
to
tournament. You can't be in a tournament if you're losing. A top 8 tournament if you're losing all day.
Exactly.
Really?
Like that's like saying, yo, I'm going to school, I'm getting an F.
That's
but,
like you being in the
I'm gonna pass
NBA. That's like you being in the NBA and being at the bottom of the fucking bracket. Oh, sorry.
Whoa.
class. Watch your language there, young fella. But
that's like you being. That's like you being in the NBA and being at the bottom of the standings. You're gonna go to the playoffs, right? Answer my question. Are you going to the playoffs?
Highly doubt it.
Are you going to the playoffs?
Nah, it goes
I
top
got
8
it.
teams. Top 8 teams. Top
That's
8
what I'm
East,
saying.
top 8
That's what I'm
West.
saying.
But I can actually say those new players do get rewarded. It's overlooked, right? So I played as a new player. You're already gonna get rewarded for just getting on the game and playing. You join a crew, you play with them, whatever they get at the end of the month. That's a reward. But you don't want to be a part of a new crew and you go like, oh yeah, in tournament, and then you in your head you're thinking like, oh, we're really good. We're better than all these other teams because we're number 1. We're really good. But then when you go up against another team and you keep getting beat over and over, it might brainwash you like, wait, we're really good. So why do I keep losing? So now, in a way, it kind of backfires because even though they're in the top crew, they still get rewards at each season. Because I'm not asking them to say, oh yeah, don't give them the points. Like they earned what they got. We're strictly stating when it comes to tournament, don't allow because they played in they're like 2 and 55. Just say yeah, they can compete in tournament. That's what we're saying. But if they earned those crew points, let them have those crew points. Let them earn their reward they got. Like if I was in the number 1 team and my record was like 45 and 2,000, I don't care. I still made it to the number 1 spot. I would still get rewarded the 200 points. But that don't mean I'm gonna go into the tournament. Yo, my win percentage is under 20.
Yo, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna just say this.
Yo,
Look,
Cam,
this guy.
Huh?
All right, hold on.
I'm gonna send you something. Let Felipe talk.
All right, so like I was saying, like I just feel like when you lose all day, you shouldn't be rewarded. Obviously, like in terms of like competing at the highest level, no, you shouldn't. That's just what I'm saying. But the way they're doing it, it's like they're just letting anyone join. A top 8 tournament was supposed to be like the top teams.
Read the group chat, Kim. Continue.
All right.
But it doesn't. Like, all right, for example, you're number 1, okay?
Yeah, because you play a lot. That's it.
Yeah, all right. Let's say you're number 1. That's where I feel like the percentage will come in with Kim. If you're number 1, you still have the score. All right, you have the score, whatever. Now let's say you're number 1 with a 75. You see it, Kim? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The Jack Boy got me. Shadow, hold on, I'm sorry.
Wow.
That was funny. That was funny. I'm sorry. I know Shadow read it, but he doesn't want to laugh. But now, basically, let's say you're number one, right? You're still number one with the crew score, right? Now, let's say you're gonna still get the reward, right? But let's say you're still your rank 1, but let's say you have a 40%. Now, you don't hit tournament because you're below, so you shouldn't be playing in tournament if you're 40%. But you still get the reward though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like that's how it should be.
Overall, he's just saying like things.
Yeah, I was also going to state, I see the name Nikali. Nikali, I believe, is a Street Fighter character.
Yeah, it is.
Street Fighter is heavily competitive, and I'm pretty sure almost everybody who plays this game would like to see a competitive mode. So, but let's talk about Street Fighter. You're not going to want to just say, oh, you know what? I'm about to place in the tournament because I played 8,000 games, so I'm going to be this cool guy that flies all the way out for a tournament and get raped the first round.
Exactly.
That's
Like,
what we're trying to establish. Like, we're not trying to stop people from getting rewards for playing. We just don't want them to be in the tournament because they're not really a top tier person.
Exactly.
Right. And to add more to that, he plays Street Fighter. I just looked at his channel, so
yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, for example, I play Street Fighter, so nobody that plays all day is actually going to hit you're never going to see them on in Evo or anything like that, because just because you play all day doesn't mean that you're actually good. That doesn't add up. Like, you could play all day and be garbage,
terrible,
straight garbage.
Oh yeah.
Like, you don't see people, like, as you see when I don't know if you guys watch Evo when it happens every year for Street Fighter. You don't see no random people there. It's like you see the same consistent people there every year. You might see 1 or 2 people that you don't know that got better and that worked for it, but you don't really see too many new faces like you see, for example, Daigo, see Momochi, you see normal people that you'll see on every year because they're good, like they're actually good at the game. You don't see random people that lose every 5 minutes. Like, for example, that's like me saying I'm gonna play Street Fighter all day, right? But then when I play I play all day, and I've been taking L's. But since I've just been playing all day and I have the most play time for this season, I should be in the tournament. No, I don't deserve to be in the tournament because I'm gonna get beat in like the first round because I'm whack. It just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I did get where he was coming from, but they should still get rewarded.
Tokido.
Yeah, let them. Yeah, Tokido to go on the level. But yeah, they should get rewarded. Like, I'm not saying they shouldn't get rewarded, but they shouldn't be in tournaments if that's the case.
They shouldn't just be like competing at the highest level if they're losing all day. That's just what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's all I'm trying to say.
I don't know. Maybe, as I said, maybe it's just in beta. Maybe that's the only reason why it's happening like this.
It's not even the only reason why. It's because the way they set up their system. They set it up to grind. That's it.
I think they just need people to play first to get them in.
A grind to play. That's it.
Like, I hope they change it. I really do.
Yeah.
Unless they want to have 2 tournaments, I doubt they're gonna do that. But one for the ones who was a top 8 and like most points gathered and then win percentage. I'm not gonna lie, I might be up for that.
I'll be up for that.
Because then whoever had the most amount of like the highest win percentages in each each team would play, right? And then the one for the points, whoever the players who ground the most amount of points, playing for that tournament. That would be actually nice.
To make it more entertaining.
Yeah, because now you have the top tier players playing against everyone, and then you'll have like the players who played the most. You're like, yo, who's the best player out of all the players who played the most?
Yeah, that's basically what it's saying. Like it forces people that are good to not be placed high because the people because sometimes I don't think Joy City understand, like, some people have lives. We have lives.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
you can't be playing all day, and then when you want to play all day, it just gets boring. Like, that's what drains it to make it boring, because it's like they're forcing you to play. But it's not supposed to be that way. It's supposed to be skill wise. You shouldn't be getting rewarded for doing nothing at all.
Exactly.
That's just how I feel. Like if you're in a tournament, you should be playing tournament because of your skill, not because you play all day. Like they did that last tournament. Matter of fact, they were like, "We got this." No disrespect to we, but they were like, "We got this." On Facebook, they was like, "We got this." I saw it all over Facebook.
Yeah, we was talking heavy, bro, and then they choked.
And it just went downhill. Like it was just my son Country Boy. He was doing his work. You feel me? Like my son Lip Lock.
I just want to give a shout out to the background dancers. You know, they was cheering on and disappeared.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. With we, yo, even when we saw the number one, everyone said, "Oh man, they're gonna be trapped." Yo, they got out the first round, bro. Like I'm like, yo,
no funny. I'm not gonna lie to you. Levi held it down. Levi held that down. Like I even told Levi, I don't know why I held the ball. I don't know why I held the ball. Like I shouldn't. They had the lead. They didn't have to hold the ball, but. You wanna hold the ball, you hold the ball. But as I said, you shouldn't be rewarded for being playing all day. That just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't.
Yeah,
I thought we were gonna see Weed in the finals. To be honest with you, the way that game was.
I really thought Weed was going to the finals. Swear to God, I was like, yo, Weed really about to win.
I was expecting them.
I was like, Weed really about to win. I was like, oh nah.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't even use like. Did I use my P5? Yeah, I did use my P5 like 2 games, right, in the finals.
You didn't. I don't think you used Helena. You didn't use Helena.
Nah, I didn't use Helena the whole entire tourney. So.
Yeah, you didn't. You used Pedro and Cindy. Yeah, that's
Pedro and Cindy, and Carter.
Yeah, and Carter. Yeah.
P3 Carter, boy, the goat.
As I said, I hope when the next tournament comes, a couple of things. I hope when the next tournament comes around, I hope they do a sub team. I hope they do a sub team.
That'd be great.
Hope they allow you to have a sub, and I at least hope they allow you to have a sub team. At least that's what I really want. Just a sub team at least. Cause it'll make it easier for every crew to let other people play with them, and it'll give other people chances to play also. So. He said, K-Lord said, "No lie, I want a Team Jewish to win." Wait, who played for Team Jewish again?
I forgot.
It was Jordan 2 Pip, I think.
Oh, that double lead. Boy, I saw them do that. I was like, what are they doing?
I thought they were going to win.
What?
To be honest.
I was like, what are they doing? On my leg.
It was 3 francs, whatever. And...
Yeah, Jordan 3 plays 3 francs and Sydney sucks. Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, Sydney sucks was with, she was with, I think he or she was with Ghost Town, right?
I don't know. Was he? I don't know.
I don't know.
Ghost Town was Prince Ray. It was Prince Ray Murderface in the last one.
Okay.
Oh, okay. But as I said, you shouldn't get rewarded for being bad. So I really hope Joy City watches this. No funny. I'm really serious. Like I really hope they watch.
You shouldn't be rewarded to play at the highest level for being bad. You can still be rewarded for playing the game. Like.
Yeah. You can still get the rewards. Yeah, you can still get the rewards, but you just won't be able to play in tournaments.
That's what they should do, like a seeding, like you know, like the NBA or some shit. Like
yeah.
I don't know, like 30 wins, like the first team to 30 wins or something like that clinches the spot. You know?
Like like you clinch this, like that, like you clinch.
Oh wait! I just saw something what Willie's World said. No cards on tournament would be better. I think that would bring more of a skill feature to come in. Like everybody, everybody use the same card.
That's how they do it on FS2. Like in the FS2 tournament, like in the FS2 tournament channel, your cards don't work.
Yeah, like the cards can work, and everybody has availability to all P5 characters.
But that's only like in some tourneys that they do that. Not all though. Not all.
Yeah, some of them.
I'm just saying that would really show who's using who and what.
Yeah. I mean, it just comes down like to who's. Honestly, for the rebounds, it's ping. You know.
Yeah, for rebounds, it's just ping. Yeah. To be honest, like you just gotta know your ping and know when to jump and stuff like that.
You're right.
Yeah. Man. Well, yeah, as you've been streaming for an hour. 2 hours. Ooh.
Oh my God. 28 people watching. Yeah.
But hey, as I said, like, I really hope Joy City Seasons and take this from back because it's just stuff people want. Like, all we want is better clothes, better channels, characters. I feel like, how many characters have we got since, for what, a year? A year's passed, right? So how many characters did we get?
I mean, wait, you talking about closed beta or like?
Like, since Professor was released, we got Professor,
3.
Krista, Otto.
Oh wait. Oh, you said it include Professor in 4. Professor, Krista,
4.
Ren, Carter.
See, it's like really only 4? Like really? It's been a year. Like, and what makes it worse? They don't release them in like a jumbo pack. They release them one by one, so it makes it even harder to even like enjoy it.
The one thing I do like though is since they came up with the tournament or not tournament this crew ranking system, the rewards. Well, some of those characters are purchasable now in the top seasons. Like you're in the top 10 or it's just in platinum you get 100 points. Well, 100 points buys Krista. So anyone who said they couldn't afford Krista, you can now buy Krista.
Yeah, like now like this year I've seen that they've been kind of more lenient away or like giving away stuff now. Like they're not really too stuck up with giving away stuff.
Yeah, I mean you can still earn a master book if you grind 10,000 crew points.
Mm-hmm. So like like as I said, this year they just been giving us a lot of stuff for free.
Mm-hmm. And now if you wanted an outfit after every crew league, I forgot what it's called. But like after each season, you can buy yourself an outfit if you want to. Heck, you can buy yourself a gold pack.
Yeah, you really can.
But they're saying you gotta play this game to earn more in this game. Which I don't. That's the reward.
Bro, the way they made this game was like you have to grind to play at the highest level, pretty much. That's it.
Yes, but it's just tournament. It doesn't do that. That's the only one I see. Oh, well, winning. Once you're in the tournament, I just say. But now it's all skill.
Winning, they made it like winning doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
There's plays. You get enough points. You go to the tournament. I want you in the tournament. Now you need your team to win.
Yeah.
But
that's why for example like certain tournaments was just looking like that. Like certain tournaments are just all over the place. Like for example EU tournament, it was like what is this? It wasn't like you could have randoms like in your tournament. Like it just looked like randoms. Like it just looks weird because it's like you shouldn't be having to worry. All right, cool. If I don't play today, damn, I'm gonna drop to 8 seed or 7 seed or something. Like it shouldn't force you to play. It should be more of a winning base.
Yeah, Flames put something good too. He said, "Yo, what about crew name tags? We know what crew everybody's." I would like that because half the time I'd be in the stream and they'd be like, "Oh, you going to this crew? Oh, we are. I don't know and I can't tell."
The thing about that is, I feel like they did add it to crew match to be, you know.
And
that's
crew league,
beta. Still in beta, so maybe they might add it after it comes out of beta. Who knows?
Yeah, but the thing is, like, they should give the winner something that separates them from everybody else.
I know.
Like they do on the PC version. Back then they gave me like a title belt. Something I just put that joint on. Nobody had it.
That's what I'm saying. Like I think Joyce didn't understand. We want fruity stuff. We want stuff that glitter. We want a big moon's animation. We want something that's bright, like animation. Like you see how like the astronaut suit has an animation. Like I want them to give us outfits so we don't have to press the R2 button for you to see the animation. I just want people to see the animation, or give us something that's not in game or something. Just give us something for tournaments.
Yeah, it'd be nice. You can like put a shirt on and says, "Oh yeah, it shows that we won." Oh, I got some.
You know, I would have rather them just give us a patch, a normal patch.
Yeah, like a patch. Yeah.
I would have rather them just give us a patch.
You know what? I don't see why we don't have patches to show your crew. I just thought about that.
Too.
If you wore like a team jersey, you have like your crew tag on it. That'd be dope.
They ain't give us nothing.
They ain't give us nothing. But hey, it's the first tournament. Hopefully, second go around, whoever wins it, they give something actually good for it. So hopefully, all we can do is hope. All we could do is hope. Or I know, right? Envy, and I'm weak. But yeah, all we can do is hope. As I said, y'all got anything else to talk about? Cause your boy about to go eat a cinnamon roll.
I think I'm done here.
Cinnamon rolls.
Anyone else have anything to add?
Stay eating cinnamon rolls.
Alright, cuz, you gotta stay strapped up with the cinnamon, cuz.
Yo.
Gotta get diabetes. Keep it up.
Diabetes.
The Asian tournament had the blue jersey path? Wait, what?
Yes.
So they have blue jerseys in Asia, but we don't?
They have a name tag too.
Wait, why don't we have it?
That's what I'm trying to say. And theirs was a trial as well. Just saying.
Oh, that's terrible. We're not getting shown no love.
Yep.
I'm about to get on Twitter a little later. I have them Twitter fingers on full tilt.
Hey, yo, I'm sorry, but yo, Drizzy, shut the. Oh, my bad.
Yo, chill.
What happened?
Please shut up about complaining about Krista. Like, I'm reading these comments. It's just.
What happened? What did he say? What did he
The
say?
current meta says Krista, but the best big is Luther.
Krista this, Krista that.
Look,
like, shut up.
just
All
because
right,
you
you know
see
what?
somebody using somebody and they're being successful with them does not mean it's the best. I gotta state something on this because this will answer a lot of things, right? For example, I remember for the longest time everyone said, "Oh, Kim is OP, she needs to be nerfed." Yo, I kept trying to get on Kim. Yo, if you just hold square, the ball will go in the hoop. I got you. I'ma hold this square so I get easy wins. Air balls, bricks, blocks. Yo, if you run dash, you'll get open easy. Okay, I'll run dash. I ran dash. I bumped into somebody, tried to go the other way. I bumped into somebody. And then I thought I can get somewhere. I got the ball and I got it ripped. Clearly, this so-called OP character I was trash with. So, back to this Krista thing. Look, I like Krista. I use Krista. It's cool she can rebound the ball. But I'm going to be honest. For some odd reason, I have an easier time rebounding with Big Dog at Prestige 4 level 1 than my Krista at Prestige 4 level 6. So that you can say it's the character all you want, but it goes on who is also using the character.
The thing, all right, I'm just gonna say it since everybody's watching. Krista and Luther are alike. The only thing that Luther has over Krista, I think he has a little bit extra rebounding. I think like when he's P5, I think his rebounding is like 204, 203 or something like that. And Krista, what happened? And Krista, what?
So Luther also has a better offensive game in the paint.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's pretty much like Shaq.
Yeah, like, and now the reason why I would say Krista's better, okay, she has power rebound, she has quick screen, she has manual block, she has dunk block and catch, she has every skill that you need for a big man. Now, if you want to be an offensive rebounder, you use Luther. Krista isn't for offense, this is for defense. The reason why she looks so OP is because she has power rebound with manual block and dunk blocking, catch. It's like all the defensive skills, it just makes her unstoppable because those are the skills that you need in a character. But Luther doesn't really have it because he's more offensive. Now, Luther is his rebound, he can jump higher than Krista, like completely high because he has a high rebound. I think you could actually touch like 220 in rebounds if you have a 20+ rebounding card with him. So just imagine that. Like, Krista is just a better rebound. Krista is just the overall because she has everything that you need in a rebounder. Luther is the better rebounder because he has more rebounding on him. That's the only. So technically, Krista isn't OP. She isn't OP. It's just she just has everything that a center needs, and Luther doesn't have everything a center needs. He's just an offensive. That's all it is. It's nothing serious.
Yeah, I can also state to that. I didn't like Krista to use for the longest time because I'll be honest, I thought I had no use for her because anytime I played with a team and I brought out Krista, it just felt like I was a handicap. I stick these great screens and we couldn't score the ball. I'd be like, yo, I keep using Krista. I'm losing because we can't score the ball. Yeah, I'm getting some stops, I'm getting rebounds, but I can't score the ball and my teammates can't score the ball. This is when I started loving Luther. I'm not gonna lie. I got a rebound with him. I was like, oh my gosh. I felt like a little Asian girl right there. I was like, yee! I got a rebound, right? So I got a rebound and I was able to do a hook shot, right? So I'm like, yo, I made a hook shot. And I was like, yo, I can actually play defense with Luther in the paint. I got a blocking catch. I was like, oh, that's great. I was doing hook shots, turn shots, the post fake move. I was like, yo, I feel like a great two-way player. Now, of course, a weakness you have with Luther is power rebound. I'm so used to seeing how he rebounds now. It feels like he has a power rebound, not like a crystal power rebound.
About it though, Shadow, like even though he doesn't have power rebound, he can still jump high as hell.
He jumps far too because of his rebound rating. Like it's like
he doesn't even need it.
His power rebound to me felt like my Clark's power rebound, and I have a rebound card on Clark to like level 3. Like it felt similar.
Yeah, like you really don't need power rebound for Luther, because imagine somebody having power rebound with a rebound card on Luther, and then Luther can already jump high as that, and then you can call rebound at 220, 230.
Exactly. Could you imagine what it'd be like if you took out his blocking catch and gave him power rebound?
Boy, oh my god.
Everybody would use Luther.
The only reason why I don't use Luther is because I just enjoy using Krista more. The only time I use Luther is when I know I'm going to stay in the paint. When I know I'm going to stay in the paint, I'm going to use Luther, and that's because that's one of my best rebounders. But apart from that, I don't really use him because I just like Krista more. I don't have to think of when I press triangle, is he going to do a dunk or is he going to do a layup? Because you can't block and catch dunks with Luther. That's the if Luther could have done dunk block and catch, I would pick them up automatic. I would stay with him. Him and Krista would have been my mains, but he can't. So it's like he's just there for offense for me and rebound. So I don't really use him unless I know I'm gonna stay in the paint.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's kind of like with Murdoch too. When people say, "Oh, Chris is better than Murdoch," but then like Murdoch gets all these blocks, so it's like, what's the point of having a person that can rebound so well? It's just no rebounds to get because he's trying to help defense getting blocks. It's just a different way of playing.
Exactly. That's the same way I feel about it too. Like I'm telling you, if they're supposed to give Murdoch power rebound, or he was a better rebounder, people would hate me so much. Because that would be the best character. Him and Krista would be the best characters in the game. And then people complain that that Murdoch is too OP. So what do you want him to do? He's defensive.
Yeah, he's defensive. And he's like, okay, I can't get a rebound as well as the other bigs, so I'll just block the shot so there's no rebound needed, and I'll just run after it.
Yeah, that's it. That's all it is. It's nothing serious. And that's it. Krista is just the reason why she looks so broken is because she has every skill that you need to play big man. Those skills that she have are essential to playing a actual center position. That's all it is. It's nothing serious. Like everything that Luther has, she has. Like their stats are identical. The only thing that's different is the rebounds. That's it.
And here's another thing that everyone always looks over, and I bet everyone's gonna say this guy's trash compared to these bigs, right? Yo, big dogs is everything you want a big to do. You're not choosing big dog. Am I right, Jiggy? You can take the floor on this.
He can. Like, a lot of people may wonder why kill pass is so important. Kill pass is really important. Like, it really is important. Like, kill pass basically helps you to pass the ball. Let's say one of your teammates open and you get bumped. Kill pass just throws it quicker. Super duper
and it
quick.
busts your shot.
Yeah, so kill pass is actually essential in the game, but it's on big dog. But the crazy part is that big dog ain't bad. People just don't know how to use big dog. They be trying to shoot 2-pointers, 3-pointers. And I'm like, what are y'all doing? Zem, you a big fan of this dumb stuff. You promote this. Like, I don't understand. Like, as I say, big dog is good, but it's just people just be using him. They don't know what they be doing, and it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, like
you just play normal.
Yeah, 'cause I was gonna say, for example, like I use big dog, and like every time I choose big dog, someone to choose like Pedro is like, yo, I really wanted a second perimeter scorer so we can space the floor, and you use me as the person you're gonna pass through, so we can pass all around the court because big dog can just naturally pass. Like I didn't need a Pedro, or you go like a Kim and an Amanda. I don't think anyone ever seen Kim and Amanda, and you watch Amanda set the screen and she dashes. It is very annoying, but it's very fun for a big dog because all you got to do is push the X button and then get ready for rebound.
That's what I'm saying. But people don't know how to play.
Yeah.
They don't know how to play.
You just got to know how to use your players for what position. That's really what it is. At the end of the day, it really comes down to sometimes, yo, it's either you can or you can't.
Well, we should let you go play your game, Shadow. So,
Oh, yeah.
if Joy City watches this video, I want y'all to memorize these, Joy City. We want clothes, better customization, courts. We don't want the same
jerseys.
Oh,
we want blue jerseys.
No, we don't want courts. We want venues.
Boom. Even that. Like, even if they could give us a different court, we would take it. Just give us something new.
You want a consistent way to actually reach out to them too.
That too. Like, all right. That before we cut this right here, they say we could contact them on Facebook. They don't respond to us on Facebook.
Yeah.
So it's like, what is it? What's the point? Like, can y'all give us a essential way of talking to y'all? I mean, can we just use Twitter? Can we be like 50-50 with the Japanese players? Cause it's like
I just feel like we just, I don't know, bro. It's like
we outcast us.
I'll be honest. I have an easier time reaching them on Twitter than Facebook. Like, they don't respond to me on Facebook. I have a Facebook account. They never respond. But if I go on Twitter, I get a response.
Yeah, that's use I don't even bother with the Facebook. I just check for updates sometimes if they upload it, but I don't actually use the Facebook. I rather use the Twitter because they respond to the Twitter. So we got alright. So we want
clothes with
blue
attributes.
jerseys. They used to do that. They actually do that in FS2. Well,
Jackboy.
to be yeah, I know. Jackboy, to be honest, if they did that, how broken would this game be?
Wouldn't it be a little quote?
broken.
They will call it quote pay to win.
You can wear the same outfit on every male character. So
Facts. Facts.
Every female character.
Facts. Nah, Jack. Actually, I don't think that because then people that don't have money to actually buy clothes, they go, "Oh my god, I can't afford it. So how am I supposed to stack up with these?"
Wait. Honestly, that's a great idea. I just thought about it because there's no way you can't get one outfit because they're allowed to get episodes that cost points so you can buy an outfit. There's no way you can have an outfit.
Boom. See?
There's no way.
So, well, that's true. It's actually true.
And then you also play through tournament. You can get points by just being platinum. So there's actually ways to earn these points now.
Facts. So, but basically, we want blue jerseys. You want Sheamus to have a better hair. You want Sheamus to have a better hairline. Brick Mode to stop. Beast Mode to stop beating his dog. Free my son Rocky.
And Drizzy to stop complaining about Krista. Okay, well.
I forgot one more thing.
What's that?
What?
Lonnie, stop talking about old wins.
Facts, yo, Lonnie.
Oh.
Lonnie be like, yo, you remember when I beat Zem the other day, bro? Like, I had like 40 on him, bro. Alright, Lonnie.
He be talking about stuff that happened like 40.
That was like, bro, that was like 6 months ago, bro. That was like 6 months ago, bro.
I mean, yeah, I remember one time Kim asked him, he's like, yo, how long was that? He's like, yo, man, that was a good while ago there, man.
There is something I like to see, though. I like to see some sort of rank mode.
Button.
I mean, I know they have the crew league, but I don't feel like there's a legit rank mode.
I feel like after the beta, they'll probably do more things different. But I just want to get out beta. Just take it out beta. Just take the whole thing out.
Purple jersey. You know what, K-Lord? You're right. Just have jersey colors we can just pick.
Give us all colors. Just do
Let
that.
us have a tie-dye for there. Boom. So you can choose which color template.
That would be even better. Just, all right, if you want us to pay for the jerseys, even better. Just give us a blank jersey, let us change the jersey's color, and just let us pay for it. Let us pay for patches, let us pay for other stupid stuff. Just give us the colors so we can just change it. Simple.
Like, boy, I'm trying to wear some pink. What you mean?
Alright. I'm about to cut you off. Shout out to K-Lord.
Wait, I'm weak.
Shout out to
Wow.
TSS,
Wow.
the GOAT.
Shout out
TSS.
Shout out TSS.
GOAT.
But we want better customization of clothes. We want courts. We want better crew mode. Well, it's in beta.
Have hair.
Nah,
Give my son Murdoch.
Have hair.
Give my son Murdoch his fade back.
chill.
Give my son more like a Johnny Bravo hair. What you mean?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
That was before
just
he
give
got
us
locked up, though.
But just give us a better customization overall. That's all. I feel like if we had better customization, a lot more people would play, and better events. Like, come on, guys, these little bougie events. Like, to be honest, I don't really care about master books no more. I get them too easy now.
Right.
Shout out to Mustafa Khan.
Right,
Oh,
shout out to Mustafa.
Wait, Mustafa messaged me. He said he messaged me. Whoa, he messaged me.
Shout out to Zem.
Oh, wait, Mustafa. Oh, that's
Them the
DJ.
goat.
That's DJ. Oh, shout out to DJ. I even nothing messaged me. Well, I got 12 notifications. But yeah, we should just let Shadow. Why did Strike hit me up? Oh, nah, he's wildin'. But nah, we gonna let Shadow play his game. I won't thank all y'all for watching though. It's
Shout out
fun.
to Jack Boy. Hold on. I got some shout outs. Hold on, let me get my list out.
A list?
Yo,
Shout out to
I'm gonna catch y'all later. I'm gonna get my
Music.
cinnamon roll. He wildin'.
Alright, bro, you take care.
I'll be back.
Alright. This man, wow, we over trying to wrap it up. This man trying to bring out a list.
Hold on. I'm not done yet. Shout out to my man Christian OJ, the GOAT. You catching them L's?
Yo, y'all trying to make me do it. Chill!
Shout out to the Juice.
Chill.
Shout out to the Juice.
Chill. I've been trying to get that out of my mind.
Shadow. Hold on.
Wait, it's a PG stream, guys.
Wait, nah, chill. Don't play.
PG stream, the PG stream.
Don't play it. Don't play it.
Nah, he does. Before you talk about the juice, he does.
Yeah, he does.
Cause I censored it.
skip it.
Nah, chill.
Don't do it.
Yo, we in the end stream here, cause people about to get wild in here. Yo, this your boy, Shadow 10 2089.
Yo, shout
Shout out to the Juice, boy. I'll be back.
Right? We'll probably try to do this a little more often. I'm gonna try to get more teams to be interactive within it, so you can hear from other people how they feel, what they like, and you get some new voices on the stream. But until then, it's your boy, Shadow 10 2089. Jiggy was here, but he just left. We got Felipe over here. And we got Chemist. I almost said too much. But these the goats right now. These the 3-on-3 champs.
Yeah, I'm gonna go drink now.
We gonna catch y'all later. I'm gonna be getting myself ready to stream. It's gonna be a little bit of a later stream, 9 o'clock. I'm gonna try my hardest to give you at least 4 hours. I'm gonna try my hardest. I don't know if I can make it, but yeah, I will catch y'all in a bit. Peace out, everybody.